Hello everyone and welcome to this special opening where I'm cracking a booster box of one of my favorite card games growing up as a child, Duel Masters. How many people can remember Duel Masters or the anime of who's the kid with the spiky hair? Yuya. I believe that was the name. It comes slowly to my head. I believe that was the name, but I do remember the anime of Duel Masters, and I remember playing Duel Masters as a kid with my brother. Man, oh man, was Duel Masters a fun, interesting card game while it existed here in the TCG. Of course, it died off, but anyways, Duel Master is still going good with, of course, Wizards in Japan, because for some odd reason, the card games that die over here in the TCG somehow are living longevity-wise in the OCG. But yes, when I was in Japan, I wanted to find a card shop selling Duel Masters. I wanted to at least get a box of Sunset Duel Masters to open for you all for the channel, just so I could go back to my nostalgia as a kid. Now, what makes Duel Masters unique is it kind of got the magic mechanic where you put a card face down, it has power, but you also have 5 shields, and then your opponent has to bust through the shields, and then basically you get those cards in your hand. Think of Life of Dragon Ball Super, and then basically one more swing to win the game. I played a lot of the Duel Masters game on Game Boy. I played quite a lot of it. But yes, I was able to find a card, I believe, called, I actually forget the name, Big Magic. I think it was called Big Magic. They did sell Magic there, but there was a small little area for Duel Masters. So we're going to bust open this booster box, check out the cards. I can't read a thing on them. I have no idea what is any value in this set or all of that. This is just for nostalgic purposes. So let me know down in the comments if you guys are a fan of Duel Masters or ever played the card game. Maybe I'm going to have to bring this to Paul one day. Maybe Paul and I should check out Duel Masters, the Japanese format of Duel Masters. Maybe we'll check it out. I still think this card game was a whole lot of fun to play with. But enough rambling, let's bust this booster box. Now, this set seems to be DM25RP2. I don't know what that means in any capacity. Or anything like that. I just know that Duel Masters has been successful in the OCG since its conception. It just kind of died and failed over here in the TCG, like most stuff does. That's not imported right to it. Doesn't have a strong enough card base. Interesting, Wizards of the Coast is still producing it. All right, the Japanese way of folding the two sides of the box, and we got our packs. Let's see how many is per side of a booster here. So I got one side of the booster box. Woo! We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that is 30 individual packs you get per booster box. That's a lot. Now, I don't know what the ratios are or what we're hitting for, like, you know, what's our big hits, or anything like that. This is all just nostalgia. I have no idea what these cards do. I don't know their card text. I couldn't read them even if you'd asked me to. But look at the back of that card. Man, oh man, does that bring up nostalgia. Duel Masters trading card game. Anyways, enough with that. Let's check it out. But yeah, so Duel Masters, all the cards are mana. You just flip them upside down, and then this is their mana cost down here. Yeah, so there's that. There's this thing, a lady, and something that does that. All right, cool. This opening is probably going to be me more rambling than anything else, since, you know, I have no idea what these cards do. I don't know what I'm looking for in the set. So yeah, let's just have some fun looking at the really cool Duel Masters arts that, of course, we no longer have here in the TCG. I still think this art game probably could get a redo in the TCG. I think it actually wouldn't be too bad. And then up here, I believe, is the cost of the card. So then you have to tap so many cards to then cast out this card. So yeah. So this guy, this thing, So really cool arts here for these. Those are some pretty cool arts. Really nice looking arts on those. I wonder if there's like any hollows in this set, like anything like that. How many commons do we get? Oh, like what's our ratios? I'm like, everything here is written in Japanese, and I have not yet mastered the ability to read Japanese. So we got some palm trees, a knight on a metal dinosaur, this thing, that thing, this guy. Well, I do know, at least I can tell you that there's a rare, an uncommon, common. So my guess is that each box or each pack contains at least. So each pack has 5 cards in it. Looks like 3 commons and then 1 uncommon, 1 rare. So no wonder they give you so many packs per box. There's only 5 packs, 5 cards per pack. So yeah. Anyways, we got this guy, this thing, this here. We did get a VR. I don't know if that's like a special rarity or something, but that is a pretty cool art for that VR there. Really nice looking card. Like the art so far. And another uncommon. We got this. We got that. We got an SR. Okay, we did pull an SR in the set. All right. Really cool art. It is shiny. A little bit of shiny. I wish it was kind of textured. The way the card art looks, it wants me like to be textured, but it's not really like textured. It's kind of just like shiny. Not really textured. Textured. Blech, words are tough. Then we got these two right here for you all. Really neat. Really neat overall. I really like the art so far, what we got. My nostalgia is all just coming right back to me right here. As we open another VR of this lady that looks like she should be in Elden Ring. And then we got these two. So it looks like the back of the pack, there should be what's called 1 DMR, 1 OR, and there's 11 SRs in this set. I don't know if that's like all the cards in this pack or anything like that. I don't know. I just, like I said, bought the booster just to open some nostalgia for myself here. I will say, like, the art and the monsters are all really cool looking. I believe, like, we never got to this point in the TCG where some cards now have triple colors on them where they can tap for that specific style of color. But yeah, I mean, it's real sad we never really got far with, Duel Masters in the TCG. Wish it was still around. I still feel like this game probably could have like a player base that could still probably play the game in the TCG if Wizards of the Coast ever decided to bring it back to the TCG. We did get another SR here, and this big fighting robot man. Look at that. Big fighting robot man for 9 energy for you all. Once again, has that like look that his cards should be textured, but it's not. Not sure why. I'm not even sure like if the rules have changed since I played Duel Masters back in the day. If the rules have changed at all for how to actually play it. Is it still 5 shields or / health for yourself? Is it still the same method for everything? Is there limitations or stuff like that? I bet, but who knows? I do like that they also give you illustrated by whoever the artist is. I do like that when card games actually tell you who illustrated the card art. And we got that. We got this. We got another SR. Holy crap, we're just opening up all the SRs now. The PERFE 910. All right, for 9,000 power. Did they always have power? I think they had power when they battle against other dual monsters in the battle area. I can't remember if they die, if they attack shields and stuff like that. But anyways, there's the last 2 cards in our pack. We got this. We got that. Ooh, another SR. The border on that one. Ooh, wow. I really like the border on this one. And the border's actually textured. Holy crap, look at that. The border is actually textured. But I like the border on that. That's a really nice looking border. Whew, really nice looking border indeed. Another SR for us all. That's a really another hit. Man, we put pretty well on the SRs. I wonder if the back of this pack states how many cards you actually get. You'll get like 11 SRs for the booster box. 1 DMR, 1 OR. I don't know if you're wondering what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this. I don't know if that's a guarantee what we'll get, or if that's just the fact of like the chase cards in the set. Well, I got this guy. We got whatever's going on in that art. This, we got, oh, we did get an OR. Textured. Okay, this textured. Okay. I do like that. Look at that. Hey, look, it's one of the guys on the box art, everybody. Look. It's the guy on the box art. And it is textured. Okay, okay, I like that. Like that. That's nice. I do like when like high value cards have like texturing on them. But ooh, that's a pretty cool looking card. Okay, okay. You impressed me, Master Duel. Duel Masters, you impressed me. Alright. We'll move on to this. We got the hamster playing the sax. Wonder what jazz he likes to play for us all. Alright, well, we got one more pack after this of the first side of the box. We got this guy, this guy. We got another one of these VRs and all that. But yeah, another hit there with this VR. Looks really cool with the art there. There's something interesting going on in the corner down here. But yeah, okay. Not bad. Alright, last 5 packs of the first side of the box. And that is pretty much it for the first side of the box. As we move into the second 15 packs of the Duel Masters box, let me know down in the comments your thoughts so far on the Duel Master cards. I know I'm basically breezing through them, but again, I can't read the names, I can't read their text effects or anything like that. We're here to look at the art, and I'm here to feel nostalgic for a card game that I wish would come back. I would definitely play quite a lot if it came back to the TCG. Not sure how they could do it, but definitely like an online simulator or something like that would come out with for this game. I'd definitely be playing a lot of it. And let me know your thoughts on Duel Masters altogether. If you think it should come back, did you play it back in the old days? Do you still have cards, Duel Master cards? I still have some Duel Master cards back in my parents' house. And while you're commenting all of that, do make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell. With that, let's jump into the second half of the box. If the back of the pack is to be true, we should get one DMR and a couple more SRs. I'm not going to hold that back of that pack to be true or not, or anything like that. So anyways, as we move into checking out these cards, we did get another VR. I do like that. That's an interesting looking art. Reminds me of like a Xatu from Pokemon. We got these cards now. I wonder what these are down here in like this little circle area. I wonder if that has some kind of game mechanic or something you could do with them. If I could read Japanese, I probably would know. Alright, continuing onward. That is a really unique art there, and then some chick. Alright, continue onward. We did get another VR, and this arted guy. Again, one of those weird symbols in the bottom corner, telling us probably something it could do with. And then, of course, this guy. Moving on to the next pack here. That art there is actually pretty cool. That's a neat looking art right there. I'll give credit. Duel Masters does have some pretty nice art on it. And so far, we haven't hit an SR so far for the first half of the box. Well, it was all our luck in this, should I say, we haven't hit a SR for the second half of the box. One of all our luck was in the first half of the box. As we open yet another VR. Okay, I really like that art too. Kind of like a strange, like, statue being. That's pretty cool. Again, has one of those symbols with something. And then that. And if you are a Japanese viewer or someone who speaks Japanese and can help me understand some of the text on these cards, do let me know that down in the comments. We did get an SR of some characters. Again, with a nice, that textured border around it. Pretty neat right there. Pretty cool card. I'm not sure what it does or does anything, but it's got 17,000 power. Interesting. And then we have this. Also, if you are still a lover of Duel Masters, collect the game, play the card game, can actually read Japanese, let me know if any of these cards are like good cards. Like, did I pull anything like the nuts or anything like that? Let me know that down in the comments as well, since I have no idea of like if any of the cards I've pulled so far, the high rarity stuff is like good or not. Alright. It's a freaky. That thing looks like it should be out of Dark Souls. Moving on. I think we've seen most of all of these things here. That's a pretty cool card. Yeah, I feel like we've seen like majority of the set. I'm not even sure like how many cards are actually in the entirety of this set all together. Woo! Look at that. An uncommon with a very unique border around it. Whew, that looks pretty cool for an uncommon. An uncommon in a very unique border that is textured. The texture, it is textured. Okay. That's really neat. I like that. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Oh, wow. We did get a DMR as well. And look at that. It is textured as well. So talk about that. 2 hits in 1 pack there, folks. A textured uncommon and then a DMR. And then we did get a robot at our last. Now look at those pretties. There's really not much of a texturing on the DMR. And that just kind of upsets me. Like, they got all this nice shine to it, but it looks like it should be, like, texture. Like, I should be able to run my finger over that. And I don't feel, like, much texture. Like, the other one, the OR, definitely had some texturing to it. So, well, not bad. 2 hits. I'll take them. Next up on the line, we did get another SR here of this Samurai Robot Man. We got a samurai. Is it known as Samurai Jack? Probably not. Where's Aku? Alright. We only have 2 packs after this one before we're done with this Duel Masters box. So here is the second to last pack. Let's see if we can open anything exciting in it. Alright, last pack. Does it hold anything exciting? Anything at all? Well, there are a lot of like, okay, this pack had a lot of like full arts. I'll call that like full arts where there's like that black bordering on the card. Like everything here was like a really cool like full arted like text card, which is pretty cool. But yeah, we definitely did not get 11 SRs unless VRs are considered SRs. But yeah, here we pulled a Samurai Robot. We pulled for our DMR this guy. We pulled a hollowed out uncommon. We pulled these 2 characters. We pulled this statue. We pulled this guy. We pulled that thing. We pulled this. We pulled this OR. We pulled this giant. We pulled this person, that person, this person, that person, and that thing. So yeah, overall, if you guys are Duel Masters fans, let me know down in the comments if I pulled anything good from the box or anything like that. Also, let me know if Duel Masters has changed since the TCGs and variation of Duel Masters. And let me know if you guys want me to check out Duel Masters like card gaming. Actually try to find some place to actually play it, or maybe have me and Paul try out the game and all of that. Just show you some all and just really get into my nostalgia for Duel Masters. Again, let me know in the comments if you played Duel Masters, if you wish it came back, what was your favorite card from the pull, and your thoughts overall. And we'll see you here next time on Mama Dragon's TCG.